welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Now, the Ministry of Works and Transport will officially launch the Animal Visibility Project on Friday, an initiative aimed at reducing road accidents involving livestock, particularly in rural areas. Now, the project introduces reflective collars to improve the visibility of animals to motorists at night. To discuss the purpose and expected impact of this initiative, we are joined, that is, by the Minister of Works and Transport, Veikko Nekundi. Good evening, Minister, and welcome to Daily Roundup.
Good evening. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you for joining us this evening.
My pleasure.
All right, just to start off, why is livestock-related road safety an issue the ministry is prioritizing now?
No, thank you very much. The issue of the animals' accidents on our road is one of the key contributors to the higher statistics as far as the road accidents on our roads is concerned, in which we as a nation are losing quite a number of productive and valuable lives amongst the members of our society, whom we value very much as a responsible government. As such, we took a decision that we need to do a trial in order to provide the reflectors so far as the visibility at night is concerned. One is to save the assets and the lives of our people. Secondly, it's also to save the lives of our livestock, cognizant that these animals that are primarily in the rural areas belongs to the downtrodden, and losing a livestock is like a billionaire losing $1 million or the entire billion in the dollars.
Indeed. Now, Minister, can you explain how the Animal Visibility Project will work in practice?
No, thank you. We are launching the first trial, which will be launched on Friday. That is a trial phase in which it will be determined whether we shall now do a full rollout or not. However, that rollout, we are starting with 20,000 reflectors, of which 20,000 reflectors, of which 10,000 are the collars around the neck, and the 10,000 are the ear tags that are also reflective at night. So in total, there are 20,000, and we have identified the regions, of which one of the regions with the highest number of road accidents involving domestic animals is Somsati. There is Kavango East, Commerce, Oshana, and so forth. So we will then be concentrating and we'll be coordinating with the regional leaderships through the governors and the constituency councillors and the village headmen so identified, utilizing the government crawls in the villages, in which we are going now to handle the animals and put the reflectors around their necks and or on their ears. So that will be how we are going to roll them out practically. And on Friday, it will be that exercise that is going to take place.
Is the exercise going to be free of charge, or is there a fee that needs to be paid?
Insofar as the rollout is concerned, we are going to do it for free of charge. The 20,000, we have already procured them. We will distribute them for free of charge to our communities. And if everything goes well, during the next financial year, we shall again do another rollout in anticipation that this program will be successful, and we are going to reduce quite a number of road accidents, and with appreciation that our road users too would be on alert and not be reckless when they are driving on our road. So anything reflective, we expect them really to reduce their speed and where need be, to bring their vehicles to a standstill in order to avoid any potential accidents that might cost their lives and their assets and the animals' lives. However, we are also planning next year. We are going to engage with the agency under the Ministry of Agriculture in order for us to discuss the possibility of in their stock to always also have the reflective materials, ear tags, So therefore, in the future, so that in future we'll also have options, in particularly for those that are in the rural areas, for them to, when they are buying ear tags for their animals, they will also be able to buy them off from the shelves.
What message are you sending to livestock owners through this initiative?
Well, first and foremost, the first thing is really that we must collaborate with them. They must feel that it's a responsible government that is engaging them, protecting their valuable assets. So as such, they must collaborate with us. Secondly, this does not mean they must leave their animals to roam around at night. So they still have obligations to ensure that in the noon they collect their animals and place them on their crawls, so that we avoid unnecessary crashes on the road. Despite the reflective, they must still take precautionary measures with the appreciation or understanding that even during the day we are still experiencing crashes involving motor vehicles and domestic animals. So that tells us somehow that there's still negligence or reckless driving by our people who have care regarding their safety of themselves and the safety of the domestic animals. So please, this is an initiative that is aiming to preserve our livestock, but still we must take care of our animals, in particularly at night, where they are mostly vulnerable against vehicle accidents.
Minister, how does this project fit into the ministry's broader road safety strategy?
Excuse me?
How does how does the project fit into the ministry's broader road safety strategy?
Well, yes, our broader strategy is zero road accidents. So that is really our broader strategy, zero accidents on our roads. So therefore, we have identified quite a number of causes of road accidents, of which one of them is domestic animals or animals that are crashed against or are crushed by the vehicles, and also many other strategies that we are employing. But this is one of those also key principles, factors within our broader strategies. We must appreciate that for a period of 2020 to 2025, we have experienced over 5,000 crashes, road accidents that involved domestic animals. So if you have to add values to the vehicles alone, how much values have we lost? This involved the vehicles values, the insurance where it is applicable, the values of the animals, the values of the people who were injured or lost their lives in these accidents, and many other factors that are costly, and that also translate the value to the economy, how much we've lost as a result of that. So if you sum all these factors, you realize that it is quite a number or higher values that our nation have lost just in the number we are referring to, over 5,000 crashes involving road accidents, involving cars and domestic animals. So therefore, it is cognizant that our target or our strategy within the broader context is zero road accidents.
And how do you foresee this initiative benefiting communities, especially those that are living along the major roads? How will it benefit them once it's fully implemented?
Well, it is important once more to appreciate that our communities who are in the rural areas, that ordinarily we refer them as to the downtrodden, and they need the government's maximum support and maximum protections. So it is therefore they are going to benefit maximally in that losing one cow or one donkey or one goat, it's quite a value that they are losing. So if we put up this reflective material in their animals, so they should at least be assured at a greater proportion that their assets is greatly protected, which is a greater asset to them. An asset is always something. If it disappears, you are basically losing quite a valuable asset. As a result, measuring to the ratio, it is that there is a greater benefit to our communities. So they must really embrace it and support the government as we are rolling out these initiatives. So it is aimed for them. It is there for their benefit. It's a benefit of the families. It's a benefit of the communities. It's a benefit of the government. It's a benefit of the entire society called Namibian society. So we must embrace it, because that proportion tells us there's a greater benefit to the owners and the greater communities that forms Namibia as a state.
Minister, before we let you go, lastly, how will the ministry measure whether the Animal Visibility Project is making a real difference?
Well, we have statistics. We have live statistics that we have at our disposals, and this we also know the hotspots. As I'm telling you, we exactly know where the hotspots are, which regions, which constituency, which particular hotspots that involves these accidents. We know it. So once we roll them out accordingly in terms of our identifications of these hotspots, when the crashes involving domestic animals in those areas reduces, it will give us indications that indeed it is a workable solution and a beneficial that is worth investment. So in a nutshell, the measurement will be statistical based.
Indeed. Thank you so much for being on Daily Roundup this evening and giving us that update and that great initiative as well.
Thank you very much.
That was the Minister of Works and Transport, Veikko Nekundi, just sharing with us the aim and importance of the Animal Visibility Project. We'll continue after this short break.